How can you be successful? What was the question again? Okay, it's it was very different when me and the rest of my bandmates were starting in a band. How did we? How did I make it in music? Oh, okay. How to make it in music during my time is a lot different from how you can make it in music today. And the honest truth is, 5 years, 10 years from now, or maybe sooner, how you can make it in music will be a lot different from how it is today. The one thing that doesn't change though, through the years, and I learned this from Napoleon Hill, is the desire. The desire to actually succeed. And then I heard it from Bono, um, where one of his songs had a phrase, vision over visibility. Or if you're philosophical, essence and existence. So let's talk music. There are many ways to succeed in music right now, especially with the advent of social media. And then you have music platforms like Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud. Of course, you have Facebook, you have YouTube. There are many ways to make it in music today. But it all boils down to two components. Your vulnerability is something that people will connect to because it makes you reachable. It makes you relatable, or it exposes you and your music to the listener. The second one is authenticity. If I look back at the songs I've written that have been chart hits, all the songs that have made it to the number one spot have all been authentic songs. And I say authentic because it was either, well, most of them were predominantly my own personal experiences. They were very authentic, but they were not unique to me, which meant that a lot of people had gone through the same stuff I went through in order for me to have written the lyrics or the songs that I've written. And so they're able to relate to that. And at the same time, they actually saw how exposed I was in revealing my feelings and my thoughts at the time. So authenticity and vulnerability are two key ingredients if you really want to make it in music. It doesn't matter what genre. If you're a punk rock musician, then wear the part, dress the part, be authentic, right? If you're a pop guy, embrace it. If you're a balladeer, embrace it. If you're a rap artist, embrace it. People who are not true to themselves, most oftentimes they fail. They fail even before they go out. Or if they do go out and set forth whatever it is they're doing, they notice that there's no traction behind that. Why? Because people can see through you, can see through me. Another aspect is to know the business. It's you. You're selling you incorporated. Don't rely on another person to do this for you. Get a consultant. If you're gonna get a manager, make sure you're the boss of that manager and not the other way around. Remember, the role of the manager is to manage the path you want to walk on. The manager is not the person dictating your path. Yes, he or she may suggest if he or she has been in and around the business for a while, but it's your job to learn the ropes, live it, bend it, and make it your own. Most successful artists own their careers. There are many artists actually go this route because they want full control of their career. That's why it's called show business. You know, there's the show aspect and there's the business aspect. And it's your responsibility to actually know both of them. Your fans are very important. Your fans are the lifeblood of whatever it is you're doing. Your followers, your true fans. These are the people you need to take care of. These are the people that will consume your work. These are the people that will spend time and pay attention to whatever it was that you invested time and effort in. Don't take them for granted. Love them. Know who they are. Acknowledge them. Make them significant. It's very, very important that you understand and know who these people are. Media. They too are very important. Bloggers, vloggers, print media artists, DJs, showbiz TV personalities, producers, content writers, copywriters. Have a network knowledge of who these people are. Be genuinely interested in them. Make friends with them. You need these people. I'm going macro in terms of having you understand the business part of show business. You need to have a relationship with them. TV. You need to know who's in charge of listening to putting music on a new pilot. You need to know who the A&R guy is in an independent music label or in a major music label, especially if you're a songwriter. These are very important stuff. You also need to know clubs, their owners, and booking agents. In your local community, how many open mic sessions do you know? How many local bands and local artists do you know? Because if you're not just a musician and you're also a songwriter, like Prince, he writes songs for himself and he writes songs for other artists. You may want to go that route. Who knows? You may be successful being in that route, right? But going to open mics, that's a good place to actually showcase your song in its bare bones structure to see what other people think about the material. And then there's social media. Let's start with SoundCloud. If you don't have the money or the means and ways to go through a distribution channel like CD Baby, then go do SoundCloud. Post your music, showcase it to everyone, stand proud. I mean, it's your work. We go back to authenticity and vulnerability. Some people will like it, some people won't, so what, right? So showcase your work, generate a fan base, generate a following, engage them, listen to them, start a YouTube channel, post more work, and keep it flowing. Learn a little bit about using a video camera, learn about editing, learn how to use a digital audio workstation, whether it's Logic, Pro Tools, Cubase, Ableton Live. Learn how to use these tools. In the past, when we were starting, we didn't need to learn how to do all of these things. But today, if you want to be competitive, if you want to go toe-to-toe with other musicians, you got to learn the art of the DIY or do it yourself. These are very, very important things. In a live setting, I always tell fellow bands and solo artists, don't rely on a producer. Be your own producer. Make it your goal to be able to call the shots. I want a gig, I'm gigging today or tomorrow. Make sure that you're able to produce your own show. It doesn't matter if it's big or not. Yeah, it's okay to be part of a scene, but create your own scene, even if that scene only has 15 people in it. At least it's yours. Make it grow. To borrow from Seth Godin, who I admire, it's all about creating your own tribe. It's all about building sub-communities within your own tribe. These are just the tip of the iceberg. We're not even going into your skill set or how you rate yourself or your bandmates and all that stuff. So I guess that's enough. Now that you've heard my piece of advice, take what you can, Go do a little bit and go make it happen. It doesn't have to be big leaps. Baby steps, that's fine. Until the next video. If you like what you just watched, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel.